All right. YouTube, good morning. It is a beautiful Saturday morning. It is a beautiful weekend. And it is a weekend whereby once again, I expect to be able to help you win as a football better YouTube, right? Now you're watching this video for the very first time. Understand that I am the master better. And of course, when you get to watch me each and every other single morning, you're watching me so that you are able to get the very best betting knowledge, right? We're talking about best betting strategy, working, executable, easy to understand, predictions, analysis, right? So that is a reason why you should be watching my videos each and every other single morning YouTube. Today it is a beautiful weekend, and I view weekends as working days for sports bettors, right? Because these are the days where we have full fixtures. These are the days whereby we have full rosters. These are the days whereby the dream is alive. And this is the days whereby we buy the dream, right? Sell the dream, and of course, get to live the dream, right? And you know what we're talking about? It is the winning dream, YouTube, right? So this morning, YouTube, I'm very much ready and supercharged for the weekend, right? I'm going to be having multiple plays later in the day throughout the weekend, and I expect that by the end of the weekend, when I go through my betting accounts, I will be able to record and realize massive profit. I do not know about you, right? But I hope I will be able to help you achieve that, right? However, YouTube, let me give you a disclaimer. Football betting involves risk. Please bet responsibly, all right? Talking about that, YouTube, let us quickly have a look at yesterday's results, the games I shared you, and the performance we recorded. Now, YouTube, yesterday I shared you 2.572 odds. This was our first bet slip, and lucky for you, it was a winning bet. Napoli win, Bayern Munich win, Heracles Almelo versus Utrecht double chance, which is also a winning bet. So 2.572 odds, that was the first winning bet we had yesterday. Our second winning bet yesterday, YouTube, was made up of 2.3 odds. Venlo versus Walgic over 2.5 goals. Famalicão versus Arauca, Famalicão win or draw. And finally, Shamrock Rovers versus Derry City. Shamrock Rovers win or draw. The odd is 1.30. The odd was 1.30. So we had two bet slips winning out of the three shared yesterday, and that was very, very good. Inside Telegram, I later shared you 25 odds, 23 odds. Unfortunately, none of them was able to win, right? I do not want you to despair. I do not want you to feel terrible. It is a part of betting, and it is a part of betting that you must be ready for if you are to really get the results you seek each and every other single morning. Lucky for you, YouTube, I have made it easier for you, right? Rather than trying to execute it on your own, rather than trying to do things that you've never done on your own, there is a video that I've posted right now. The new betting strategy, all right? And you can see it on the screen. Betting strategy video. That is the thumbnail of the video. You need to watch the video. How are you going to watch the video? I will be attaching a link to watch the video in the pinned comment section. I will be attaching a link to watch the video in the video description. And I expect you this morning to proceed and watch the video, because that is the only way you're going to get the right knowledge. That is the only way you're going to get the working knowledge. And when you get to use these two together, right, then you're going to increase your chances of winning as a football bettor. Title of the video, to those of you who are not aware: Free Football Betting Strategy for Beginners. Make your first big money in 2026. New video is live. Link in pinned comment section. All right? This is the video I am referring about. This is the video I am talking about. And I expect you this morning once again. Proceed and watch the video. All right? I've been receiving so many DMs from some of you telling me, must beta. I am 50-50. Must beta. I am at a standstill. Must beta. I do not know if this is really the best decision for me. Using your strategy, all right? I want to tell you this morning, I have used the strategy. You will use the strategy. You will be able to realize success. And when I talk about realizing success, let me picture it for you. Today you're winning. You're not winning, sorry for that. Today you're losing, all right? For example, yesterday was a good day to use these, all right? You decided to carry PSG in all your bets. Say PSG win, PSG win, PSG win, PSG win. I know you carried PSG, all right? Because these are the YouTube predictions, all right? And I do share you probably most of the most favorite games to be winning each and every other single day. The favorites, because that is what many of you understand. But when you go through the strategy video, there is a clear execution pattern that has been listed out. If you want to make profit, not just profit, make profit consistently, right? And minimize the amounts of losing bets you're recording, then that is the video you should be watching. I talk about the markets to bet on. I talk about the odds range to bet on. And in the video, you're going to see exactly how I execute that. The winnings I've recorded, the odds I've recorded, the markets I've recorded, and how to structure your bets to ensure that you are winning, all right? Yesterday, I also told you that football betting is all about skill set, the amount of period you have been betting on football and the amount of knowledge you have gathered around football. You can't expect to beat the market with 1 year experience. You can't. The market is very older than you, probably 40 years older, probably 60 years older, and only a few get to beat the market. The best you can do is to team up with those who already know how to beat the market. That is the reality of sports betting. You know, in football betting, we have 3 types of bettors. We have recreational bettors. These are people who just bet because betting is there. And then we have the hopeful or the wishful bettors. These are people who bet because they think somehow they are going to escape poverty through betting. And then we have the professional bettors. There is no in between. You are either a recreational bettor, a wishful bettor, or you are a professional bettor. And a professional bettor is the one who is making profit, right? In the video, I want you to watch the video because it's how you're going to move from a recreational or a wishful bettor to a professional bettor who is able to turn football betting into something more of a career, all right? Because let me tell you, some of us, masked better, for example, from 2016 to today, that is roughly 9 years, 7 years, yeah? 9 years, 8 years. From 2016, it is football betting that has become a part of my day-to-day activities, all right? And I can spend 20 hours just looking at odds, stats, and trying to understand the market because I believe that I need to accumulate that further mindset. And when the day comes whereby I will fully master the market, then that is the day you will see me take the other moves. You've been pressurizing me. Must beta, do this, must beta, I want you, right? But until then, I won't masquerade to you that I am the very, very, very best, right? The market is complicated, right? Even though I am your professor, that does not mean that I have fully mastered the market. Take a look at Elon Musk, for example. He has plans to go to Mars. He has plans to go to the moon, but he's not the best. If he were the best, then he would have executed it, all right? He's relying on AI probably to be able to execute that. And to those of you who do not know, Cloud AI just, last month, I think around December, they conducted a fast tour around the moon that was coordinated from Earth, all right? So the game is amazing. The game is beautiful. And I'm very, very glad that this is the first year that I am fully executing programming knowledge into football betting, all right? And it's going to be amazing, all right? Been doing a lot of coding here and there, trying to understand the game, and the patterns are going to be recreational, not recreational. The patterns are going to be wonderful and consistent. When I'm done with what I'm working on, it's not going to happen instantly, all right? I expect, all right, to be fully autonomous, not relying on anyone else. But until then, we need to use such betting strategies, such videos to ensure that we are winning back to back, all right? So that when Must Beta is kind of going crazy, then you have someone who is going to hold your arms, all right, or carry you and take you to the winning side. That being said, YouTube, you know where to get the video. Now, today's predictions, YouTube, we have the following games, all right? We have the following games, YouTube, today. Our very first bet slip is 2.2 odds. 2.2 odds. I hate the fact that today's matches, they look good, but I really don't love them. Juventus Pacers, Juventus win. Leipzig Augsburg, Leipzig win. Osasuna Mallorca, Osasuna win or a draw. There are 3 matches, 2.22 odds. Our second game today, YouTube, is the following game, made up of 2.029. Leuven versus Westerlo, over 1.5 goals. PSV Eindhoven versus Alkmaar. PSV Eindhoven win the game. And finally, Sion versus Winterthur. Sion win the game. The odd is 1.28. There are 3 matches, 2.029 odds. Finally, YouTube, I do have to share you the last bet slip before I take a very quick brief. Our last bet slip is made up of 2.254 odds. And YouTube, let me remind you of your responsibility when you watch Must Better YouTube videos each and every single morning. I expect you, if it is your first time watching these videos, right? In fact, I'm going to tell you, you need to subscribe to a Real Must Better on YouTube. Football predictions and betting tips today. Welcome to the Real Must Better YouTube channel. YouTube channel. I love saying YouTube because, it is YouTube, all right? Not you, it's YouTube. That is the best pronunciation. So welcome to the Must Better YouTube channel, Real Must Better. And if you aren't a part of our Telegram channel, there is a link in the pinned comment section. There is a link in the video description that is going to take you straight to our Telegram community, to our Telegram family, where the dream continues to be cultivated, right? YouTube. Finally, we have 2.2554 odds, right? The very first game is Chelsea versus Wrexham. Chelsea win the game. FA Cup, never fan of FA Cup. It's never been my thing to bet on. FCSB versus Cluj. FCSB win or a draw. Cossice versus Trensin. Cossice win at least one half. The odd is 1.32. Slovakia Super League is the league. All right, now we have a total of 2.254 odds. YouTube. Wrapping up our prediction video for today. 3 bet slips, 2 odds each. And I expect that we will be able to win at least 2 of them. Because if we win 2 of them, then it is going to be more of a profitable day to those of you who are using our YouTube channel videos. And there is a reason why I constantly try to push the limit when it comes to the odds I share inside the Telegram channel. I understand most of us are small stakers, right? And I was going through the Twitter betting community and I realized so many people have these big odds, right? And so I decided, okay, rather than copying their predictions, let me try become a tipster who can also predict their 1,000 odds, right? Your decisions are welcome. Your inputs are welcome. But realize that football betting is all about probabilities and it's all about risk, right? So the more the accumulators and the more the games you include in a parlay, right, the more risky it becomes and the more difficult it becomes to win, right? For example, if I share you an accumulator made up of 7 games, right, each of them having 2 odds, you need to understand the probability of that game winning is 1 in maybe 200,000. So look at that. You're fighting a very big probability. But if I share you a single game made up of 2 odds, the probability is maybe 1 out of 10. So you see it's very, very much realistic. Now understand all this YouTube before you start putting everything you have in football betting. It's risky. Gamble responsibly, bet responsibly, trade carefully. And the best way, proceed and watch the best prediction strategy video I have presented you this morning. Link is available in the pinned comment section. Link is available in the video description. And I really hope you are going to get profit because those who are using the videos are already getting profit. Those who are using the strategies are already improving their careers. And those who are using the tools I have prepared you are already reducing the amount of losing bets and increasing the amounts of winning bets because that is what we aim for in football betting. Profitability, winning big, winning consistently. The game is rigged. Do not make it more rigged by being adamant to change and a beautiful set of information when it's shared to you. Remember, bet responsibly YouTube and join us inside Telegram. The link is available in the pinned comment section. Take care. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Until tomorrow, I am wishing you the very best of luck. Bye-bye.